Fine. This video is about a weird issue I landed while testing some, what to say, ring handlers. Okay, so that's the thing. So this is my handler, right? So everything looks normal and all those stuff, right? So that's the thing. And okay, like, yeah. And here is a test. Nothing much. Like, I'm just testing whether the main root returns hello world and 404 returns what to say, status 404, that is the not found page, right? That's it, nothing much. So I just run the test and yeah, let's wait a bit. So yeah, this message gets printed out. Okay, like, okay, fair enough. Like, wait, because I want to print a banner who's using my software so that like they know where to get help and all those stuff, and it stops, right? So what's happening? I had no clue, right? So that's the thing, right? So what I did was like the first thing, okay, I just commented this one, right? Maybe that print is putting out something and that's what is happening. And once again, I just tested, right? And let's watch what happens. Okay, we are getting something. Okay, okay. Okay, it's connected to 4125. And okay, since I've experienced before, yeah, like I know what happens. Nothing happens, right? It just stops over here, right? So now let me just comment this code. Okay, like I just want to run in on port 4125, some random port. Okay, so that's the thing, right? So I just commented that out. Now let me just test it. For some reason, my laptop is really slow. I think Apple has given commands to slow down old laptops or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's really slow. Yeah. Okay, we are getting something. Okay, now test runs. So when you run on some other port, okay, right? So other than the Ingi, sorry, like not Ingi. Okay, Ingi is name of my software, but rather than what to say, like Rings port. Okay, like this one doesn't work. Okay, so let's see what port it is. Okay, so right, so ring server headless. I just want to see what port it is. So I think it's 8088, if I remember right. Okay, okay, okay. Where it's running. Oh, it's running on port 3000. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah. Okay, it's running on port 3000. That's a surprise for me. Okay, like let me just test health of my software. Okay, like API and health. Okay, and what to say? I need to put 3000 over here. 3000. Okay, I think ops health. Yeah, I think it's ops health. I'm sorry, which means operations. Okay, so I'm just getting it. Okay, so only if you let it run on some default port or whatever it is, this is getting tested. That is like this test runs. Okay, so that's a very weird phenomenon I just found. So how to mitigate this? Like I don't know why this happens. So I look, I was thinking the test will be intelligent enough to know on which board it's running and somehow it will test. Okay, so how to mitigate this, right? So uh, right. So there is a branch. Okay, like handler testing. If you just look at the branch, I'm just giving a condition like, okay, when not is test. Okay, so is test is a function. Okay, so and uh, okay, when it is a test, just avoid these statements. Okay, so that's the thing. So I need to give some flag to say it's been tested. So I just need to give something called test env. Okay, so that's the thing. So how to test this? So I'll just give it. So test env is true, and then the test. Okay, so this will just what to say fix the problem, right? And this will avoid what to say executing these statements, this print line as well as this setting up the sport, and it gets tested, right? So that's how I just avoid it. And this is the code over here. This is how you are supposed to get environmental variables. Like okay, so here we are just doing the system get env. This is built-in closure, and we are just getting what's in test env. And I think we'll get string over here, and we are converting that into boolean, right? So that's how it is, and that's how we are just mitigating this situation. So I'll be putting this code or what to say like this commit in this video notes. But if you're using ng and running it in some other port than default port, maybe you might run into similar trouble. So that's why I'm just putting this video. Anyway, thanks for watching. Uh, until we meet in next video. Bye.